Okay, so now the temptation here might be to move that 3x over to the right-hand side. But I'm going to suggest that you don't do that because we want to keep the x squared positive. We do need to get this equal to 0, but we want to keep the x squared positive because factoring things where the x squared is negative is never a really fun time, and it makes it unnecessarily difficult. All right, so there it is factored. There it is moved equal to 0. Now, unfortunately, that 3 is not going anyplace, which means this is an AC grouping problem. So I'm going to have to multiply together to give me different signs. It's going to multiply to 30. And this is the one that I have to go through all of the steps carefully. All right, so different signs, they have to multiply to 30 and add to 13. So I'm eventually going to make it to 2 and 15. It's got to be positive 13. And that's going to be a negative 2 and a positive 15. All right, so but remember, that doesn't mean that you go x minus 2 and x plus 15 because that will not give you what you want there. That means you do 3x squared, and then I put either a plus 15x or a minus 2x. I'm going to put a plus 15x because 3 and 15 share a GCF. No, they do. Yeah, they share a GCF. And then 2x and 10 share a GCF. All right, I got to move this a little bit because I'm in the way here. Okay, so that equals 0. So now I've got to take a 3 out of these first two and a negative 2 out of the second two for my grouping part. So it'll be 3 times x. Hang on, that's not right. 3x out of each of these. So 3x times x plus 5 minus 2 times x plus 5. All right, my parentheses come out to be the same, which is good. And I'm going to get x plus 5 and 3x minus 2 equals 0. Okay, so now here's where if you use that trick where I'm just like, oh, well, this is x equals negative 5. Okay, it does not work with this right here. All right, because I've got a 3 in front of it, so I actually need to write this down unless you're really good at math in your head. All right, which even if you are, I would still suggest doing this out. And getting x equals 2/3. So my answers to this are negative 5, which we're used to. All right, and then 2/3, which we may not be used to. All right, so that's what I have going on there. Take your time with these. Be careful with the AC groupings. They're the nastiest ones that have to go through with factor.